Welcome back, Five Aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, Five Aces here, back at it with another glimpse at this best of 13, which has been going full distance all the way between Sir and GG. Apologies for the prolonged absence, but it's been a hell of a week. We've had compensational exams for those who had failed their exams in autumn, and those have been hell in a handbasket to prepare. Yeah, so back at it with some OpenRA. We've got Sir once again as his trusted Soviet forces, this time with Russia. And GG, speaking of Rush, yeah, he's at it again with Germany. So triple ref all in. Can you say triple ref all in? Let's see if he's gonna switch up his style. Last time we saw an actual honest-to-god tech game, which I did not expect from this series out of all things. Right, so RAGL Season 17 is around the corner, which is something to look forward to. We're seeing the forces of Sir spearheading their way into the middle, contesting the central derrick. It's kind of sketchy here, because, yeah, it is a do or die. Wetlands is the map. The safer play would obviously be to capture the oil derrick on the corner, and yeah, the kind of the high risk, high reward play is going for the middle. Where's he going? Is he actually pushing out on the map? Huh. He's got the Grenadiers once more. Alright, so we're cooking, but at least the first rifle has been spotted. Some shots exchanged, but no lives being claimed just yet. Rifle infantry for GG are lurking around the corner. They're sharking, trying to find their way into the base. They're gonna find a point of ingress. Oh, Grenadiers, it's 4 this time around. So that is kind of a big investment. I really don't like this position. Oh, the Harvester is going to be so good at tanking here. No, this is never going to happen, I believe. Oh, wait a second. Despite the Harvester connecting well, the Grenadiers have been spreading nicely. Oh, he's trying to repair. Nope. Denied. This engineer is not going to get his wrench dirty. He is not going to be able to fix that power plant. And does that kick him into low power? No, he doesn't, because he hasn't built the War Factory yet. But he does have the War Factory queued up, which is annoying, because now he's got the option to either sell the barracks. Oh no, he has a triple ref. So he's fine. So at the end of the day, that was a net loss for Sir. GG only had 1 power plant, but that's okay, because he queued up triple ref and was able to sell it immediately. Grenadiers are not going to be able to see the light of day after this one. Ooh, some direct hits from the nades, but no kills on this side. So, combat tab 1600 over 500. That doesn't bode well for Sir in the early game, but that doesn't matter because he does his War Factory up, as opposed to a certain GG. Mr. GG does have a sizable infantry army, a good stack here, but he is probably relatively behind in the tech race, courtesy of his triple ref. This time, on Wetlands, he did not go for a base push, and he's now preparing a base defense, so he's feeling very uncertain as to what's heading his way. It's honestly just a flak truck. You can easily counteract that with a single medic. One single $200 investment is going to be able to seal the deal here. Oh no. Civilian dying to the flak fire. Where have we seen that one before? So, the flak truck can kite for days, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be like picking needles in a haystack. You are gonna be able to inflict some damage, some bleed here. Ooh, I mean, that's different. He gets a rocket soldier here. Ooh. Takes a lot of chip, though, and probably is forced to relocate. Yeah. Light tank pushing him away for the time being. By the way, the score is 6 over 5 for GG. GG does sorry, for Sir. GG does have the heavy tank out. No, Sir does have the heavy tank out. There we go. So he's once more in a good position, but he has to hold against the light tank push, which is been kind of like clockwork. It has also been revealed now. The position is known at the time. And, ooh, this can be crossed. Okay, I didn't know that this was an actual ford. Doesn't look like it. Looks like a riverbed. But it is a traversable tile, and here comes the base push. This is do or die. If you stray too close to the flame tower, you lose mass early on, and that's gonna pose a problem. Okay, thus far, the light tank soaking up the damage from the attack, okay? And this doesn't look good for GG at all. Sir's army is still standing strong. The heavy tank is still alive. Oh my goodness. And now he doesn't have any mass to back this up. This is not looking good for him at all. This may be a very, very short-lived game. Let's see. Does Sir commit to the bit here? The heavy tank needs to die. Oh, light tank crushes. They're connecting well, though. But there's gonna be another... Oh my goodness, he's somehow pushing it back. Somehow killing off the wounded heavy tank. I feel like this was a mistake from Sir. He should have honestly just waited, patched up the heavy tank, then he would have had 2 heavy tanks and massive army advantage. But he kind of gave it away, plus the light tank crushes were really effective. Way more than they had any right to be, I feel. Okay, Flame Tower is cutting into the reinforcement routes. He's trying to find an angle, but this time around, Sir is sort of prepared-ish. Oh, I don't like this. He's fighting outside of his turret range. He also forgot to set the rally point. Oh, that's bad. That is real bad. Does have a turret deployed, though, and a forward ore truck. What? So this is a ballsy move. Pillboxes, I feel, would be way more efficient here. Okay. Game's still not over. He's still working on it. But the ore trucks must give way. And as a result, excuse me, the income is going to be quite diminished for Sir. He does in fact not have a real expansion slot out. He does have his expansion up north. So the econ is going to be good in a minute, but he's starting to lose his barracks. Starting to lose a lot of real estate here. I don't know whom that favors right now. The economic situation obviously is kind of dire, because on 4 harvesters with little ore to work with, GG is kind of on the clock. And I feel Sir has held quite well. But he lost a lot of real estate. However, he did get his expansions out, and as a result is going to have some good income to work with. GG, on the other hand, is broke. Around 7/4. Oh, the rally point. But recognizes his mistake immediately. Yeah. And the entire army is parked in the base here. Oh, Tesla coil. Beautiful. That is just an absolute knockout punch for this Tesla, for this expansion. Is he gonna connect? Yes, he is. And here comes the brunt of the army. Soviet might prevails once more. Yeah, Sir pushing GG back, and that's his main base. That is the main MCV. A torrent of steel coming in and sweeping over the remainders of the base of GG. And that is going to be the 7/5 here. Damn, what a series. We are going to be back in a second with game number... No, wait, that... What is it, 7/5? Okay, I must double check. Be right back.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
Okay, welcome back. It has indeed been the 7/5. So we are now in game number 13, if I haven't miscounted, and there's a 14th game apparently waiting for us. Don't mind that if I do. Let's put up the information on display. This is Dash once more. I'm up with a proxy spawn where you can only expand away from your opponent, or you can base push. You know, who likes base pushing? This guy. You know whom it hasn't worked for the past 3 games? Also this guy. We've got a Germany mirror this time around. Oh boy. Bring back the wall, I guess. Just recently watched the speech of JFK, demanding reunification when he spoke in Berlin in the 60s. Like, Ich bin ein Berliner. That was kind of funny to revisit. Okay, let's see. Do we have some Gren shenanigans? Once more? We won't, because it's Germany. Aha. They don't have Grenadier tech unlocked. Oil derricks being claimed. Rather tame early game this time around. The comm center does provide some safety, or some fake safety at least, against backline attacks. Because you feel safe, but there is quite the quite the window where you can honestly just breeze through with your army. This little, I don't know what it is, a gulch? Or which has some bones scattered around. Is that a dinosaur gulch or whatever? I don't know. GG anyway is posturing quite aggressively already. And are we gonna see the double barracks? Let's check the production tab. GG once more going for a triple ref because it's GG. Sir is opting for a war factory off of 2 harvesters, which is the more standard play, which is what I would say 80% of early game game plans involve. You can go for some crazy... You know, maybe I'll do a video on build orders in time, because it is really helpful for new players. First blood being drawn here. 1 scout being taken out. Yeah, that was just... early game build orders, I think, would be helpful for new players, if there are any to begin with. But the standard would be power plant into double refinery, as a power plant barracks into double refinery, then a war factory, then add on another power plant, and then from there on you can branch out into either tech via a service depot, a strange tech rush via radar, which I quite like, but which is risky because it leaves you without econ, or you can go for an extra refiner, which is what some people tend to do, but I'm not the biggest fan of because it leaves you locked into your base for a little longer. You can couple that with moving out your MCV, which again poses another layer of risk. Yeah, build orders are quite something interesting to discuss in a more in-depth video, I guess. Sir posturing defensively, and he only has 1 rocket for now. So his infantry count kinda low, kinda sorta low. He's putting out the Ranger. And are we gonna see light tanks for GG? Of course we're gonna see light tanks for GG. What the hell kind of question is that? It was more of a rhetorical question, I guess. So, we're gonna have the observatory or comm center being taken. We are gonna have the full scout of the base. You take those kills, you know. The Ranger chain guns. Hell yeah. The push is once more on the way, and Sir should know about this. He knows what's headed his way. What is he building? He doesn't have a field defense prepared, which I feel is a grave mistake. This time, quadruple refinery. We're switching it up. And the move out hasn't been spotted yet. Ooh. Cutting it kind of close here. Oh, sweet! Taking out another rocket soldier on the way out. So this Ranger has been highly efficient. He honestly must know that push is coming. But he's so well prepared, I feel like the army value should also be in favor of Sir. Oh, no, it isn't. It isn't by a long shot. 8.9 versus 6.1k. Huh. Light tank's actually adding a lot of value here. So let's see. Can he catch him off guard this time around? I feel like the answer is no. Because, yeah. You know that there's an army, there's proxy spawns. I don't know. This time around, GG, however, is just positioning 1 barracks plus 1 pillbox in a random spot on the map where there's nothing to gain. I don't know what that's about. Well, it's maybe just a forward rally point because he doesn't want to wait. Oh. He knows that the expansion is coming, so this time he's pushing towards the expansion. Okay, it has immediately been spotted. Now the question remains, can he do something about it? This time around there's no Tesla coils to outrange the turrets. Oh, Ranger is gonna get caught off guard immediately. This time around, is he gonna make the mistake of pushing too early again? He is not set up. No, this is not the time for you, my friend. He's gonna lose 2 light tanks almost immediately. This is a terrible idea. Why isn't he waiting for the reinforcements? This is such a bad play. Is it still gonna work? No. No way. This can't work, right? Right? Yeah, here's the pillbox. No, the entire army has been wiped off the map. The reinforcements are trickling in 1 by 1. Now, are we gonna see the reverse overcommitment? Let's see. So far, armies have been traded, but Sir has not lost any infrastructure. So he is A-okay. Combat tab, fairly even. Economy, Sir is way ahead. Now, unless there's some critical losses for him in the next minute or so, he is gonna be in a good spot to take this game as well. And that would round out the series, despite there being one more game. Okay, let's see where that leads us. We've got the economy set up quite well. Ah! There goes the pincer maneuver. This time around, though, the main base is in peril. The main base for GG, that is, because he was playing it quite fast and loose. More and more pillboxes appearing. They are starting to get picked off, but I don't know. There's an army chasing you. If I were you, my friend, I would hightail it out of there. Yep, the front line's still sturdy. Lots of kills here, but no critical losses. And Sir's barracks have advanced, as have the pillboxes, and this construction yard is in a very bad spot. If the tanks keep on moving, they're gonna kill it immediately. Yep, and that's gonna be GG. Well played from Sir. Great defense this time around. He saw right through GG's game plan. He saw the push coming, and that is the 8/5 in a best of 13. There is one more match remaining, which I'm still gonna cast, but for now, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for RHL Season 17. This has only been an appetizer, this series, because Season 17 is gonna be quite hype. And it's right around the corner. So, one more game of GG versus Sir to go, and then we're back to RHL. I'll see you next time. 5 Aces, out.
Battle control terminated.